Alright, so we're gonna keep looking at some sweeps and some escapes that we're gonna use and open up some of our leg locks. So we're gonna start in half guard, just normal half guard. And we're gonna use our knee bar to sweep, and then we're gonna just start with the sweep, and then we'll move into the finish. Alright, so we're in our traditional half guard, keeping everything tight, but I wanna go to more of a deep half guard. So I'm gonna dive underneath, and we're gonna recruit Chris's legs to be tight and underneath here. When I'm playing the deep half for this sweep, this is ultimately just going to take a post away because I want to use my legs to work the sweep. All right, so I have my outside foot, my half guard. It's going to come in, and I want to think about putting my ankle on his ankle, and I want to pull it towards me. All right, so even if he's putting weight here and I don't have control of this arm, my goal is to drive my hips into his knee and use that to push him over. So I'm not really even using this for anything other than like an ankle pointer to prevent him from posting out. So I'm going to keep pulling this and driving my hips in because it's just like a knee bar. He can't push pressure back in because he's making the knee bar tight. I'm only keeping this tight so he doesn't have any post. And I'm going to keep going and eventually come up on top to here. So we'll go from this angle so you can see the backside.
You can't get that same grip underneath the hamstring, not underneath.
I could, right? If I'm here, and if I switch, start straightening out. But if I come in, like I don't like him having that ability to post out that way. I want to be here and hugging it in tight. So now once I made my switch, ankle and ankle, and I'm pulling, this is what's taking me over. He's got nothing to post out except for his arm. As soon as I get to this part where he's sort of off balance, I'm going to shoot my underhook and continue to drive over and come up on top. All right, so as I go all the way over, I'm coming high, rotating all around. I'm keeping this same grip, Achilles on Achilles, ankle by ankle. Right, I don't want to let this go, because if I let this go, as I come up, he's going to start recovering his guard from here. And I slept, but I like to come up and sweep into a better position, right? Underneath, deep half, switch, driving over. I'm coming up and I'm keeping this grip. Now I want to use my hips to drive into his knee. And here's his knee right here. I want my hips coming straight down. And I'm going to pull this up to finish a knee bar using only my legs. The way you're going to finish, the mechanics of finishing is the knee's going to be pushed down as this is going to be pulled up, right? So the best thing that I like to do from here, when I get this position, if I can feel like I'm above the knee, I'm just going to slowly start working my way back until I find that soft spot. This pulling up is less important than pushing down with my hips. So when I get to this position, I'm looking to finish, I'm pushing down my hips, and I'm just going to slide down his leg until I find that sweet spot and get the top. So sometimes when we shoot all the way through, right, come underneath, I start to switch, right? As I'm pulling, what Chris is doing right now makes it tough for me to use the knee bar to sweep. Rotate just a little bit. So to go to the knee bar, right, I want his toes pointed towards my back and his knee into me. But if he's keeping like his shoelaces on the mat, like even as I'm scraping, I'm putting more side pressure into his knee, and a lot of times that's not enough to take him over. Come on for a second. Stay right here, right? So when I want to sweep, I want his knee like this. Here's my hips pushing in, here's my foot pulling, rocking him all the way over. So what I want to do in this situation, right, if I get here, if he's turning his knee down and his shoelace is flat to the mat, it also means that he's rotating his hips down. And I'm just going to come out the back door, and I'm going to abandon my leg lock, and I'm just going to take the back from here. So I'm going to shoot my underhook very deep, my head's going to come out, and now I'm just coming up to the back. And you get here and you're underneath. If I start scraping, he's turning, look what happens to his hips. Put your knee the way that I want it. No, the other way, right? See where his hips are? His hips are this way. Watch his hips as he rotates his leg. His hips come back down. Makes it easier for me to take the back from here. Shoot a really high underhook. My head's gonna circle out. And from here, I can start climbing up, looking for my hooks. Take my back. So you have options there. If he maintains the knee in this line, right, his hips are high, I can push over, hit the sweep. If he turns it flat down, his hips are down, it's gonna be harder to sweep, but I can come out, take the back. Does that make sense? Let's try the back take a few times.